Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast on a mission to inspire a world where food makes us better. Today is Monday, guys. Are you ready for the new week? Did you decide to work on something? Monday is an amazing day to start something. So whatever it is you'd like to change, one step at a time, you can do it. And usually the faster you take that first step, the faster you're going to get to your results. So start today. Even if it's the smallest step, just start. And step by step, day by day, just doing one step at a time, focusing on just one next step, one single day, you're going to get there. Even though you might not believe it necessarily. Like I often doubt that I can do things, but I tell myself, just today, just this workout, just this meal, just this video, just this podcast episode, and whatever you want to do after, decide then. But today, just now, just this step. And it helped me to continue doing and accomplishing and focusing on so many challenging and difficult things. We can always handle one moment at a time. And when we realize that it's always just one moment at a time that we need to handle, then accomplishing anything in our head becomes so much easier, because one moment we can handle. And then there's going to be another moment, and that one we can also handle. And then there's going to be another one, and that one we can also handle. That's also, by the way, is known as the process. A lot of professionals use this process method to accomplish big goals. Like nobody has to win an Oscar today, or to win this season, or to build multi-million worldwide international business. We always only have to accomplish one step, one next step, one single thing. And then we do the next one, and that's how we grow step by step. Nothing is accomplished overnight, in one day, in one big leap. No, it's all iterations, and we can handle them one step at a time. The process. Google it if you never heard about it. Quite a fascinating idea or concept that, again, a lot of very amazing people you might admire use that to accomplish world-changing results. So that being said, guys, this week, starting tomorrow, Tuesday to Thursday, I'm going to be video shooting a course for Udemy platform. It's an educational course about health, about eating, about food. It's going to be called Culinary Nutrition 101, and it's about the basics of healthy eating. It's not going to be about diets or macros or focused on weight loss or intermittent fasting or any of the advanced strategies. No, it's going to be a shorter course. I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to take, all the shooting, and then how much time it's going to be after cutting, but it's not, like, ideally it shouldn't be longer than 90 minutes total of, like, when it's cut and done. So the course is about how to eat as a human being who cares about their health and maintaining that health for many years ahead. Like how to shop, eat, cook, store our food for that. Like there are so many products and diets and concepts, and fasting and carbs and proteins and fats and all kinds of meal plans and millions of products on the shelves of our supermarkets promising us everything from eternal use to eternal health to the leanest six-pack ever, right? But there's very little information about the basics. Like, yeah, we can work on our six-pack abs. Yeah, we can, I don't know, go keto sometimes, so maybe advance our intermittent fasting or optimize our brain function in a lot of other functions of our body. But where do we start? Like, if we just want to cover the basics first and without advancing into details, what do we do as just a human being who cares about their health, like simply without having to get a degree in nutrition, right? And counting everything and anything all the time and reading all the news from food system. So how do we show up, eat? And that's what the course is going to be about. So in the first module of the course, I'm going to be talking, we actually with my video guy going food shopping. And we're going to go to a regular supermarket and we will talk about what are the staple foods to make your everyday meals from, and what are the foods that you can include sometimes, like food products that you can use to make it fun, to experiment, to entertain, but they're not the basics of your meals. Then what are good and bad ingredients, and how do you separate good and bad ingredients without having to learn about every single ingredient? There are like so many that even I don't know all of them, because they're always like coming out, and in different countries it's different and you just never know. How to read properly food labels, like what is a clean label, right? What marketing to believe, like organic, free range, green, I don't know, there are so many labels. I don't even aspire to know all of them, because every organization comes up with their own, and in different places in the world they mean completely different things, and sometimes producer will invent their own label and put it on the front label promising us something, but that doesn't necessarily mean that means a lot in the grand view of the world and of everyone's diet. So we're gonna go shopping and we'll talk about all these labels in simple words. Again, I don't want to teach like advanced strategies like what is allulose or what is exactly that monk fruit extract to like molecular to down to every molecule. That's not what I want to teach you. I want you and other people taking that course to understand how to choose products simply, like all these shortcuts that I'm using to do so. And then also we'll talk a little bit about all these substitutions for different sweeteners and oils and fats and dairy products and all these plant-based substitutions, spreads, burgers, milks, cheeses, like what's good, what's bad, what's meaningful, what not. So first we will go shopping, and then the next one we will cook simple breakfast, lunches, dinners, snacks, foods on the go, foods you can assemble without cooking. Again, just simple concepts, simple meals, the basics. What you can do without any cookbooks, without any real knowledge about cooking or food or nutrition, just by already knowing how to shop healthy and then how to assemble those ingredients that you got into simple meals, breakfast, lunches, and dinners that by default are gonna be balanced nutritionally and when it comes to macronutrients, and also balanced by energy. We'll also talk about some of my favorite extra recipes that make eating fun but still make it healthy. Some desserts and coffees I love to make. But again, cooking part, it's not for chefs. It's not for someone who wants to master nutrition or master cooking. No, it's for regular folks who just want to be able to make a meal, nutritious and delicious meals. And again, I'm going to be focusing on hacks, like because I love to spend very little time in the kitchen, but at the same time, I love enjoying my food, my meals, and having nutritionally balanced meals, because I know that will contribute to my energy levels, to my health, to my performance, mental and physical, to basically how I feel daily, every single day, and what I'm able to do with all of that. So cooking, again, really, really simple. Breakfast, lunches, foods on the go, snacks, dinners. And then the last module will be dedicated to some specifics of eating behavior, like how to organize your food environment and how to behave in our world where all food is confusing and everyone wants you to eat things that are not necessarily good for you. So how to organize and design our food environment to easily make better for right choices without having to exercise our willpower a lot. And then we'll talk about what is a balanced meal, a plate rule, like how to, no matter where you are, assemble that balanced meal, making the best available choices in any situation, in any food environment. We'll talk about food combining 101. It is really important to know the basics of food combining because that directly contributes the amount of energy you have on a daily basis and the amount of energy you have on a daily basis, because digestion is a very energy consuming process. So the easier you can make it for your digestive system to process foods, the more energy you're going to have to do things, and also for general health, because the more energy you have, the more capable our body is to take care of itself, of health, and like things like DNA replication or cellular health. So we'll also talk about the process of eating. We'll talk about briefly and simply what does it mean to actually sit down and eat healthy. Why eating in front of your computer, checking your emails, reading stuff, or talking on the phone, it's not a great practice, and it's scientifically bad for your digestive system, and also for the satisfaction that you get from your food, and also from hunger management, for your cravings, also for your blood sugar and the amount of nutrients that you absorb from your food. We'll talk practice, like how exactly a human being, a healthy human being, needs to eat. And it's very simple, guys. So a balanced meal, food combining 101, eating as a process, and food environment for better choices. That's the last module. And the bonus lecture is going to be about weight loss, like how to maintain, or because it concerns a lot of people, weight management. And again, in our obesogenic food environment, it is a concern for many. And in that bonus lecture, I'll talk briefly and very practically about weight loss, how to manage our weight and maintain a good, healthy weight along with good, healthy habits without having to go on a diet to count your macros or count your carbs or count your calories. So that's going to be a bonus lecture, and actually pretty simple. The hard part is practicing it, but that will be easier once in module number 3, we'll learn about setting up our food environment to help us make better choices without having to think about too much. So that's the course that's going to be on Udemy this month. So tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, there are going to be no Food School podcast. On Friday, you're going to hear from me again, so stay tuned for that. During these days, you can stay tuned to my Instagram account, where in stories, I'm going to be sharing the experience of shooting an actual course. And then also I'm going to share with you what's my lifestyle like when I have a full day of shooting, where do I fit my exercise? How do I eat? How do I manage to maintain, mindfulness and a healthier lifestyle and eating habits? So stay tuned for that on my Instagram. It's going to be interesting. Maybe one day you want to shoot your own course, so you'll see how it's done. And so shooting is the next 3 days. I like to kind of block it together. And then after that, my video guy gonna work on editing with me. We'll discuss how to edit it. We'll discuss what to leave, what to keep, and what to take out what's necessary, what's fun, what's not so much fun. I will discuss that, and then he is gonna do the final cuts. And then after that, I'm going to put it all together into one structure, the lectures, the name of the modules, the assignments, the additional resources, and I'm going to put it all together on Udemy. And by the end of this month, it's going to be on Udemy as a part of their challenge. That's the challenge they do with all the course creators. So they have certain requirements to make it happen in 45 days or less, and have the course to be of certain quality, and then they will promote you on their platform to thousands or maybe millions of their users. So that's the thing I'm doing. So stay tuned, guys, and remember what we talked about today, about working on your habits one step at a time. You always have to handle only one moment, one day at a time, not like the whole thing for years, to reach any goal, no matter how big, no matter how audacious our goal is. We only have to handle one moment at a time. So this is a very powerful concept, guys, the process. We talked about today how, in order to eat healthy without too many complex concepts, we need to learn how to shop healthy, what it means, how to cook simple meals, balanced meals, and what does the process of eating actually looks like, and also the basics of weight loss and setting up, organizing our food environment to help us make better for us choices on autopilot, by default, easily and simply. And that's it for today, guys. Whatever challenge you have in front of you, take it one step, one moment at a time, and you can always handle one moment, one step. And that's it. Stay tuned. Subscribe or sign up or join me on my Instagram for the 3-day shooting the course journey. Thank you guys for listening, and as always, till next time, eat better daily.